go beyond the day? Is there a place for us beyond the grave? Heaven knows no one can see if we remain beyond the day. Heaven knows no one can see if we remain beyond the day.
Hello, good evening. How you all doing? Nice to be here again, doing a wee live stream for you. And yeah, welcome. Last week I decided to do a theme, and it was a theme of songs from Ireland, I should say. And it seemed to go down quite well, so I thought I would do another this week. And I decided on American folk songs, and we'll use that term kind of loosely. I just wanted something that would provide me a kind of wide scope of songs that I could choose from, some writers that I'm a fan of and have inspired me and things over the years. So I'll start with a song that I learned from Tim O'Brien, who we all know I'm a big fan of, and there's been a few requests, and I'm hoping I've got a few of them in, and yeah, we'll just take it from there. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay, and also, as always, let me know where you're watching from, and what you're drinking. Cheers. So this is a wee song called Pretty Fair Maid in the Garden. Pretty fair maid was in her garden. A stranger came riding by. He came up to the gate and called her. Said, pretty fair maid, would you be my bride? She said, I've a true love who's in the army. For 7 long years, and if he's gone for 7 years longer, I'll still be waiting for him here. Perhaps he's on some water course drowning. Perhaps he's on some battlefield slain. Perhaps he's to a fair girl married. We'll never see him again. Well, if he's around, I hope he's happy. Or if he's on some battlefield slain, and if he's to some fair girl married, I love the girl that married him. His hand out of his pocket, and on his finger he wore a golden ring. And when she saw that band shining, a brand new song her heart did sing. And then he threw his arms around her, kisses gave her 1, 2, 3. Said I'm your true loving soldier. He's come back home to marry thee. Pretty fair maid was in her garden. A stranger came riding by. Came up to the gate and called her. Said, pretty fair maid, will you be my bride? Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. That was a little bit of Pretty Fair Maid in the Garden that I one of the many songs that I got from the singing of Tim O'Brien. So we'll carry on. We'll have a wee check in some comments here. A few people tuning in, and Mary's there, and she's on the wine, but don't tell Finn. And Barbara's up in Dundee. Thanks for tuning in, Barbara. And Korea in Germany, and Andrew's in again as always, which is great to see people coming back and tuning in week in, week out. The support is well appreciated. So yeah, this little kind of folk songs of America. American music has always influenced me, you know, as a singer, as a songwriter as well. And I've been a huge fan of this next artist for a long time. And his name is Darrell Scott, who many of you will know. And he's a wonderful singer, tremendous guitar player, and great songwriter. And I heard this song years ago, probably the first time, and I've loved it ever since. People might recognise it from Transatlantic Sessions when Darrell Scott was part of that. So remember, folks, please do share the video. That's a huge help for me if you share the video, and helps me reach further afield if you like. And yeah, so just please keep sharing. And there's Paddy in. Hi Paddy, how you doing, mate? And yeah, Shattered Cross is a favourite of mine as well, but sadly it's not that one, I'm afraid, Paddy. Phil tuning in from Maine in the US. Good to see you in, Phil. But this one is called The Open Door. Well, it's fairly well, my true love. The song is in the air. I hear the west calling. See what's for me there. And with the sun I'm leaving, and I'll be Montana bound. Ain't no use in grieving, and I'll show you what I found. Yeah, some folks have it easy, at least that's how it seems. Reach up and pick an apple, reach up and find a dream. Some travel in the darkness and rest upon the shade. Some wrestle with their demons and face them unafraid. We argue for better selves. We only ask for more. We take a mirror from the shelf and find the open door. I love you with a fever. I love you with a past. My heart is a keeper as long as it will last. As long as it will last. I'll tell you what I know. We walk this road together. We walk this road alone. Well, it's fairly well, my true love. The song is in the air. I hear the west calling to see what's for me there. Thanks very much, folks. That was The Open Door, a song written by Darrell Scott, and didn't realise how short that song was there. So yeah, let's have a wee tune on some of the comments here. Gutmar's here, he's having a figure. Oh, Gutmar, every single week you tease me and you make me very, very jealous that you're having a figure, but I'll cheers you anyway with my rather, as always, flat looking Tennent's, but I'll assure you it's delicious. So cheers. And a wee cheers as well for a wee whiskey for the throat. So let's see who else is in here. Rachel, thank very much for tuning in and for sharing also earlier on Instagram. And thanks to lots of the friends for sharing the info about the live stream tonight, including Adam. Thanks for spreading the word, Adam. And also Jim as well, as always, spreading the word, which is greatly appreciated. But we look back and if I've missed anything. Shared, Lucy's shared it. Thank you very much. It's really important for me that if you can all share the stream, and I'll carry on. Now there was a lot of requests coming in over Instagram and Facebook and people messaging me and stuff, and I did kind of give it the title of American folk songs, but it includes folk like old songs and also songs written by people like Tim O'Brien, Darrell Scott, and other people that I admire. So this next one, there was quite a few requests for something by John Denver, and I decided I would put this one in because it's probably one of my favourite John Denver songs, and one that I remember learning this song when I was a wee boy. And it's a song called Matthew, and I think if and Adam's tuning in, and myself and Adam have spent a few nights listening to John Denver, and Dave King is just in the comments here. Paul, have you played No Ash Will Burn yet? I haven't yet, but I plan to at some point, seeing as it is an American song at the end of the day. So I'll give this little John Denver song a go. Had an uncle named Matthew. He was his father's only boy. Born just south of Colby, Kansas. He was his mother's pride and joy. And yes, that joy was just the thing that he was raised on. Love was just a way to live and die. And gold was just the wind to Kansas wheat field. And blue was just the Kansas summer sky. And all the stories that he told me back when I was just a lad, and all the memories he gave me, and all the good times that we had, growing up a Kansas farm boy, life was mostly having fun, riding on his daddy's shoulders, behind the mule beneath the sun. Yes, that joy was just the thing that he was raised on. Love was just the way to live and die. Gold was just the windy Kansas wheat field, and blue was just the Kansas summer sky. Well, I guess there were some hard times, and I'm told some knees were leaning. They had a storm in 47, a twister came and stripped them clean. He lost the farm, he lost his family, he lost the wheat, he lost his home. But he found a family Bible, his faith as solid as a stone. Yes, that joy was just the thing that he was raised on. Love was just the way to live and die. And gold was just the wind in Kansas wheat field. Blue was just the Kansas summer sky. So he came to live at our house, came to work the land, he came to ease my daddy's burden, and he came to be my friend. So I wrote this down for Matthew, it's for him I sing this song, riding on his daddy's shoulders, behind the mule beneath the sun. Yes, his joy was just the thing that he was raised on. Love was just the way to live and die. And gold was just the windy Kansas wheat field, it's just the Kansas summer sky. Yes, his joy was just the thing that he was raised on. Just love and die. And gold was just the windy Kansas wheat field, and blue was just the Kansas summer sky. Thank you very much. That's a wee John Denver song there, and I just about got there. It's kind of, I mean, it's kind of hard doing. It's not hard. It's enjoyable doing different songs every week, but it's hard to kind of learn them as you might expect. But so I have some words, but sometimes they just having the words even just trips you up a little bit. And but anyway. So let's see. Ian is in. Ian, I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly, but forgive me if I'm not. It's in Zevenaar in the Netherlands, where we played there a few years ago. Elliot, thank you for that kind comment there, and Sheila, thanks for tuning in. And Adam, yeah, love some Gene Domber. I saw that comment while I was singing that song, which made me laugh a little bit during it. So Daniel Hunter, how you doing, Danny? So let's carry on here. Abigail's in as well. How you doing, Abigail? Long time no see, but I suppose long time no see for everybody. This just seems to be going on and on now, this lockdown carry on. But stick with it, and we'll hopefully come out the other side. Okay, so next up, I have a request again. It was requested by Fraser Lundy, and it was James Taylor. There was a lot of requests for some James Taylor in different songs, but you can only do so many, and I picked this one, which is a song that I loved for a long time. So let's hope I get through this.
There's a young cowboy who lives on the range. His horse and his cattle his only companion. He works in the saddle and he sleeps in the canyon, waiting for summer, his pastures to change. And as the moon rises, he sits by the fire, thinking about women and glasses of beer, closing his eyes as the doggies retire. He sings out a song which is soft and is clear, as if maybe someone could hear. Good night, you moonlit ladies, rockabye, sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues are the covers I choose. Won't you help me go down in my dreams and rockabye, sweet baby James. Now the 1st of December was covered with snow, and so was the turnpike from Stockbridge to Boston. But the Berkshires seemed dreamlike on account of the frosting. 10 miles behind me and 10 miles more to go. There's a song that they sing when they take to the highway, a song that they sing when they take to the seas, a song that they sing of their home in the sky. Maybe you can believe it if it helps you to sleep. Singing works just fine for me. Oh, good night to you moonlit ladies, rockabye, sweet baby James. The deep greens and blues are the colors to choose. Won't you help me get down in my dreams? So rockabye, sweet baby James. Good night, you moonlit ladies, rockabye, sweet baby James. Oh, deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams?
I do love James Taylor. I hope I did that song justice. And let's have a wee check back in here. Cheers, Fraser. That was the song Fraser requested there, so thanks for tuning in, mate. And Grace, yeah, thanks. Grace had requested some James Taylor as well, so I hope that was alright for you, Grace. Remember, folks, keep sharing. Also, as always, the show, the live stream here is free to watch. Anyone with an internet connection can do so, and the video will be up on the Facebook page and on the YouTube page for the foreseeable, and if not forever. But there is a link in the description there, and it's a link to PayPal if anyone fancies sending a little tip my way. Then that would be much appreciated, and it just helps through this tough time where there's no gigs and things happening. And hi Sandy from Germany. We were hoping to get back over to Germany, and it doesn't look like it's maybe going to happen anymore, which is a big blow. It's been kind of hard to take, some of the bad news coming in, but we just have to keep going, try and stay positive as we can, and hopefully we can get back on the road pretty soon. So I'm probably missing comments here, but it's hard to keep up with them. But just keep commenting, and I'll try and get it up when I can. So I thought that no American folk song night could be complete without a song from one of the greatest songwriters that's probably, in my opinion, has ever lived, and that's Bob Dylan. And I could have. There's a number of songs I could have sang, and I just thought I would go with the kind of classic "Blowing in the Wind." I haven't sang this song for years, but it's probably one of the first songs that I ever learned. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? And how many seas must the white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? And how many times must the cannonballs fly before they are forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, and how many years can a mountain exist before it's washed to the sea? How many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? How many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, it is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? And how many years must one man have before he can hear people cry? And how many deaths will it take till he knows that too
many people have died. Well, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Well, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Thank you very much. Wee bit of Bob Dylan there. We look back here and we'll see Jim's coming in here. It sounds like he's maybe a bit late joining up with the stream. Hope you didn't miss my... Well, Jim, it was a Bob Dylan song you requested, but I had already kind of settled on doing that wee kind of classic Bob Dylan song, so we'll maybe get you back to... I think was it I Shall Be Released, I think you requested. So we'll hopefully get there, get to it maybe another time. But thanks for tuning in all the same. So Anne Manson says, "Hi Paul, you should sell the band t-shirt when you." You know, this was again. I think I wore this before on a live stream, and it was just because there was nothing else clean. Literally, I cleaned. You know, there's not much reason to be wearing nice clothes or wearing, you know, anything. We're not going out very much and stuff. So I done a washing today, and to wash one of my black t-shirts that I was going to wear tonight. But I washed the wrong one, I washed this one. So that's why I'm having this kind of shameless plug here. We did have some for sale, but I don't know, as my mum said there, we did have some for sale, but they're gone. So I'll maybe get some more made, but we'll see. I did have I was considering doing a kind of a Teespring page, where you just go and buy t-shirts there, and I don't have any physically, it's just all online. But I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. Well, as much as an American folk song night wouldn't be complete without Bob Dylan, it wouldn't be complete without Woody Guthrie. And again, lots of songs I could have chosen, but I decided to go with this one, and it's a song that I probably learned from one of my favourite bands. That was Solus, and it was great after kind of going back and listening to their version of this song, which is their version, which that I'm going to do. And listening to a lot of Solus last night as well, and it was great to... They were probably one of my all-time favourite bands. And it's called Pastures of Plenty. It's a mighty hard road my poor hands have rode, my poor feet have travelled that hard dusty road, and out of your dust bowl westward we rode, and your deserts were hot and your mountains were cold. And I worked in your orchards of peaches and prunes, and I slept in the ground in the light of the moon. On the edge of the city you see us, and then we come with the dust and we go with the wind. California, Arizona, I harvest your crops. Well, up north to Oregon to gather your hops. Pick the beets from your ground, cut the grapes from your vine, to set on your table your light sparkling wine. pastures of plenty, from the dry desert ground, from the Grand Coulee down, where the waters run down. Every state of the Union, us migrants have been, we'll work in this fight, and we'll fight till we win. And it's always we ramble down the river and down, all along your green valley. I'll work till I die, my land I'll defend, my life it will be, 'cause my pastures of plenty must always be free. Almost. There we go, a little bit of that from Woody Guthrie there. Pastures of Plenty. So yeah, let's see, there's some comments coming in that I can't see, but Jimmy, that might have been for the last one, quality song, thank you. Vivian's in again, thank you Vivian. You did request a few songs. I think you requested the John Denver. I played the John Denver a few songs ago, so I hope that is I hope that's okay for you. So let's carry on. We've got a few songs still to get through here, maybe 4 songs or so, and I thought I would do this song written by Sai Khan. Sai Khan is a great political songwriter from the US, and I met him the very first time I was ever in the US with the band, and we went to the Folk Alliance conference in Memphis, which was a great experience. It was the first time we'd been in the States, and we got mugged. We got mugged on one of our first nights there, and got some money stolen from us, which was terrifying. But we didn't let it put us off, and we went back to the States many times, which is also a reason why American music has influenced us. We played in festivals and things along with lots of great American artists. But Sai Khan I met at the Folk Alliance, and he handed me a bundle of CDs, which I still have, of maybe 10 CDs, and so it was always great to listen to and look for inspiration. He's a great political songwriter, and this one is a song that people may have heard this song before. It's called The Aragon Mill. I think there's a few different versions of this out there. At the east of the town, at the foot of the hill, there's a chimney so tall that says Aragon Mill. But there's no smoke at all coming out of the stack, for the mill has shut down and it's never coming back. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind, and she blows through the town. Weave and spin, weave and spin. There's no children playing in the dark, narrow streets, and the room has shut down. It's so quiet I can't sleep. The mill has shut down, 'twas the only life I know. Tell me where will I go? Tell me where will I go? And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as she blows through the town. Weave and spin, weave and spin. I'm too old to work, and I'm too young to die. Tell me, where will I go now? My family and I. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as she blows through the town. Weave and spin, weave and spin. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind. She blows through the town. Weave and spin, weave and spin. Weave and spin, weave and spin. Thank you. That was a little Sai Khan song, and I would recommend you go and check out Sai Khan. He's written lots and lots of wonderful songs, and some of you might know some Sai Khan songs already. And he wrote. I'm a huge Dick Gaughan fan. He wrote the song that Gaughan starts most of his, or had started most of his live shows with. What to Do With What You've Got was a song written by Sai Khan. So yeah, again, yeah, same. Belfast Mill. Mary's saying they're known it as Belfast Mill. There is a version of that as well. So Michael Short, lovely. First heard Clancy's version of Aragon Mill. Thanks very much. Thank you very much, J. Michael Short. Every time I see J. Michael Short's name, I think of Michael G. Scott from The Office. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you watch The Office, but that's always it comes to my mind. I'm sorry, J. Michael. I've been watching a lot of The Office. There's not a lot more to do during the lockdown. So yeah. Okay. Right, okay, let's carry on. Now, there was a few different requests for a Simon and Garfunkel song. So, as I said at the beginning, I'm using the term folk or whatever, maybe pretty loosely, but there's certain Simon and Garfunkel songs that I would definitely say are folk songs now, and this is one that I've always loved, and I remember being young and being on holiday in Lanzarote, I think it was, somewhere, and this was one of the songs that one of the guys, an Irish guy, sang in one of the bars, and he sang this song, and I think it was probably the first time I heard it, and I was quite young, and I loved it, and it's called The Boxer. Just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. I've squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles. Such are promises, all lies and jest. Still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. When I left my home and family, I was no more than a boy, in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poor quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. La la la, la 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 la. Asking only workmen's wages, I came looking for a job, but I got no offers. come on from the whores on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome, I took some comfort there. La 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 la. La 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 la. And I'm laying out in my winter clothes, and I'm wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters aren't leading me, going home. In the Cleveland stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries a reminder of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame. I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. La la la, la la la. La la la, la 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 la. Thank you. Wee bit of the boxer there. Okay, moving on. Okay, so yeah, folks, just always keep remember to share the video, share it in any groups that you're in, share on your own page, share with friends, anything at all. And I've got a few more songs to go here. Remember the PayPal link's there if you're in a position to do so. And there's Leanne commenting, love this song. Yep, same. Boxer is a great song. So many great Simon & Garfunkel songs, but that one has always come to mind at first when I think about it. Sounding great, big man. Cheers, Jimmy. And thank you, Natalie, from Switzerland. Thank you. And thanks for your message earlier as well. And Dave King says, enchanting Paul. Thanks. Thanks, Dave. Okay, so we'll move on. Just while I think about it, want to just let you all know that I'll be doing another live stream tomorrow as part of the Songs by the Fireplace, and there's info on it on the Facebook page of the Paul McKenna Band. If you scroll down a bit, you'll see the Camin Foyer. I can't say the rest of it, and it's a collaboration type thing with the Feuersteins from Germany over in Bochum, and myself, Mary McGilvery, and Sean Gray, Carla Feuerstein, who are in the south side. So coming from 3 living rooms, 2 in Glasgow and 1 in Bochum, and we'll be doing a few songs for you. And that's tomorrow at 7 PM UK time. 7 PM UK time. So please tune into that. And I'll carry on, but this is an older American song, and I've loved it for a long time. During lockdown, the first lockdown last year, myself and Mary were both involved in a project with the Feuersteins in Germany, singing this song. There was a lot of different voices from around the different countries taking part in it, and it's a song called Dark as a Dungeon. It's a fairly tough song to sing, actually. I should have maybe done this earlier in the stream. Cheers. Okay, let's see how we go. Come all ye young fellas, so young and so fine, seek not your fortune in the dark dreary mine, and it'll form as a habit seep in your soul till the stream of your blood runs as black as the coal. But it's dark as a dungeon and damp as the dew, where the dangers are double and the pleasures are few, where the rain never falls, the sun never shines. It's dark as a dungeon way down in the mines. Well, it's many's a man I've seen in my day who lived just to labor his whole life away, like a fiend with his dope, or a drunkard with his wine. A man will seek lust for the lure of the mind. It's dark as a dungeon, damp as the dew, the dangers are double and the pleasures are few, where the rain it never falls and the sun never shines. It's dark as a dungeon way down in the mine. Well, I hope when I'm gone and the ages shall roll, my body will blacken and turn into coal, and then I'll look from the door of my heavenly home, and I'll pity the miner who's digging my bones. It's dark as a dungeon and damp as the dew, where the dangers are double and the pleasures are few, where the rain it never falls, the sun never shines. It's dark as a dungeon way down in the mine, where the rain it never falls and the sun never shines. It's dark as a dungeon way down in the mine. Thank you very much. Oh, woo. That's a big one. It's a biggie. Okay, we're coming almost to the end now. A couple more songs for you. God, that seems high as well. Anyway, this is a song. I remember years ago when we were first starting the band. Let's check in a few comments here. Cheers to Audrey. Thanks very much, Audrey. Pat over in Canada, how you getting on, Pat? And Gutmar, thanks, man. I know you like that. You like that song. The best version will always be the Bluegrass Revival. John Cohen. That's always going to be the best version of that for me. Jim says haven't heard that for years. It's a cracker. And Neil McGilvery's tuning in as well. Cheers, Neil. So this next song, I remember when I was first starting out in the band with, at the time, David McNee and Rory McMillan, and this is one of the songs that we played. I think we even recorded it back in, when we used to just sit around and record things, and this is one of the first songs or one of the early songs. We never did anything with it after that. And myself and Mary were watching a film over the last couple of months, and it was, what was the film?
1916. Not 1916. Something. I film about a war that we decided we'd watch one night, and this song was in it, which was completely historically incorrect because it's an American song. 1917. There you go. It was the First World War movie or something, which was alright. And this song was in it. It's called "Poor Wayfaring Stranger," and it's an old American song. And it was, I don't know why this song was in that movie. Got nothing to do with the First World War. And but it's a great song, and it's called "Poor Wayfaring Stranger." Yeah, Paddy, close enough. I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. There's no sickness, toil or danger in that bright land to which I go, and I'm going my father. I'm going in no more to Rome. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. And I know the clouds gather around me. I know my way is rough and steep, the golden fields lie just before me, where God's redeemed shall sleep. And I'm going there to see my mother, my loved ones who've gone before, and I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through world of woe. Yet there's no sickness, no toil, no danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. Thank you very much, folks. That's going to bring us up to the end here of this live stream. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. As I've said, the songs, the video is going to stay up here for the foreseeable. If you want to look back, and remember, little reminder there going across the bottom of the screen for the PayPal link if anybody's in a position to do so, and if not, just enjoy the music. And I'll finish up with one last song. It was requested by a couple of folk. It was on my list anyway, I think. I thought I was going to do it because when else, when's a better time to do this song? And it's requested most times that I do a live stream. It's called No Ash Will Burn, written by Walt Aldridge about the decline of coal mining in West Virginia. If you want to sing along, feel free. I've said this before, if you want to sing along, if you want to take a wee video and tag us on Facebook or Instagram, then that'd be great to see. Nobody's done it yet. So it'd be good to see if anybody fancies doing it. Yeah, this is No Ash Will Burn. Hope I remember the words. And I have seen snows that fell in May, and I have seen rain on cloudless days. Some things are always bound to change. There is no ash will burn. Oh, love is a precious thing, I'm told. It burns just like West Virginia coal. But when the fire dies down, it's cold. There is no ash will burn. And you see this life is not your lot, but I can't be something that I'm not. We can't stoke a fire that we haven't got. There is no ash will burn. Love is a precious thing, I'm told. It burns just like West Virginia coal. But when the fire dies down, it's cold. There is no ash will burn. In every life there comes a time when there are no more tears to cry. We must leave something dear behind. There is no ash will burn. Love is a precious thing, I'm told. It burns just like West Virginia coal. But when the fire dies down, it's cold. There ain't no ash will burn. Love is a precious thing, I'm told. It burns just like West Virginia coal. But when the fire dies down, it's cold. There ain't no ash will burn. Thanks very much, folks. And seeing as it was an American songwriter, I thought I would use the actual words of Ain't No Ash Will Burn. The decision was made, thankfully, many years ago for us not to do that, because with a kind of broad Glasgow accent, I don't think it would do that too well. So I thought I'd throw it in there anyway. And so yeah, that brings us to the end now, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in this evening. Thanks to everybody for sharing. Thanks to everybody for kind of helping push the show a little bit beforehand with all your story shares and things on Instagram. Big thanks to Adam Mawson, the Emar boys, Rura, for helping kind of support this, and that's what it's all about. And we'll see you. We'll see you next week, hopefully. And I'll see you tomorrow with the Feuersteins over on their channel. So all the best and stay safe, and we'll see you later on. Good night.
Where do